If you're a big swim team and you like to order a lot of gear, maybe you ought to check out Swim Outlet Team Division for these reasons. Swim teams receive a 10% discount on bulk orders. Swim teams or organizations get an 8% commission on referred sales. You'll also like their customization services, which is affordable and available at all times during the year for all team gear. With over 50,000 items in stock, you can get most anything you want. Swim Outlet Team Division. You need to try it out. You'll be glad you did.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Thursday, June 13th, 2013. I'm your host, Jeff Cummings. On yesterday's show, we talked to Chris Van Slooten, one of the coaches on this year's fellowship program by the American Swimming Coaches Association of America. Today in the Fidesz Monitor, we'll talk to another ASCA fellow, Kim Seaman. She is a coach in Atlanta for the Stingrays, where she was born and raised. And Kim joins us now from Atlanta. Kim, it's good to see you. How are you today?
It's good to see you as well. I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing awesome. Thank you. So congratulations on being named an ASCA Fellow.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited about the program.
Now, I know that the project that you guys are doing doesn't officially start until September, but what kind of, have you already started thinking about the approach you're going to take for this project? Oh,
absolutely. Our project topic is about leadership in our sport. And I've always had an interest in being a leader, especially in swimming, which I love so much. And so I'm already thinking what questions to ask, because we get to interview a lot of different people involved in some of the biggest leaders in our sport. So I'm excited and thinking about it and how to prepare for it already.
And you have a master's degree, so probably this kind of research project is going to be very familiar for you, I would imagine.
Absolutely. I'm very familiar with studying and reading, and then also going beyond that to connect with people and get behind the scenes of how things came to be. And I'm excited about just putting that all together, and we're going to have some writing assignments, and it's going to be a really cool experience.
Now, when I was doing research on you, I saw that you have a master's degree in coaching, which sounds kind of cool, actually. Tell me about that.
Thank you. Yes, I actually got my master's degree in kinesiology with an emphasis in coaching. I've known for a very long time that I wanted to work with children and youth and sports, and I knew from my swimming background that it would definitely need to be with swimming. So when I graduated from my undergraduate degree, I went on to my master's, which involved physiology courses as well as biomechanics and the science side of things, in addition to the psychological side of training and encouraging and motivation, and then on top of that, business administration and athletics, just how to run a team and everything like that goes into being a coach.
What is the thing you're most looking forward to with this ASCA project?
I'm probably most looking forward to networking with so many new coaches. I know many coaches in the Atlanta area, but I haven't been coaching long enough to meet people outside of Atlanta. So I'm looking forward to connecting with the other fellows, as well as the coaches that I'll get to meet and interview, and I'll hopefully have a mentor coach and just get to know them, and the learning that comes from networking and meeting new people, as well as the friendships.
Now, as I said at the top of the show, you were born in Atlanta. You started swimming on Summer League in Atlanta. You went to Emory University in Atlanta, and you're now coaching for the Stingrays in Atlanta. It sounds like you like Atlanta very much.
I do. It's a great place to be.
So, have you lived anywhere else besides Atlanta?
Not permanently. I did go to college. Before Emory, I went to 2 years at Furman University, and while there I swam on their club swim team, but just figured out through that process that I really missed a higher level of competition, which is why I transferred to Emory, back to Atlanta, and swam for them on their varsity swim team, which was such a great fit, but primarily been in Atlanta my whole life.
And where was this first university? Where is it located?
It's in Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay, so not too far away from home.
No, not at all, just about 2 hours away.
So you were part of Emory, which has a great tradition in Division III swimming. You were part of a couple of national championship teams. What was that like to be able to hold a national championship trophy?
Well, I actually didn't hold it myself, but seeing it and cheering on my teammates and being a part of that team that we trained just day in and day out for one another. It wasn't as much of an individual sport as swimming can often be. We were so connected, and our coach was very good at building a team spirit and also just allowing us to have a social connection outside of the pool. And I think that bond really made the moment of winning the national championships and being a member of the team those years that we did so special, because I knew just what those people had put into our team and how it made the success that we were able to have.
What lessons have you learned from the coaches you had at Emory that you are now applying now at Stingrays?
Well, one of my coaches, Derek Perkins, he was so good with me because I would often get very anxious before my races, and he would sit down and just cheer me up, find funny stories. He'd know how to make me laugh, and I think I try to do that a lot with my swimmers. I'm always wanting to be fun and make a fun environment while, of course, focusing on the skill or the race at hand, but just really lightening the mood so that there's no anxiety attached to racing and to practicing. And then also my head coach there, John Howell, he was very organized, and I really appreciated that about him. So I was noticing the effect that it had on our team, and I feel that I do that in my coaching. I at least try to always be on top of things, as well as share what we're doing and why we're doing it with my swimmers so that they're feeling on top of things.
Tell us about the Stingrays and the group of kids that you coach.
Well, the Stingrays is a year-round team in Atlanta. We're more a family than just a swim team. It's just such an honor to be a part of the program. I primarily coach the elementary school swimmers when they're first getting started in the sport. I absolutely love that age group. I do get to coach with the middle schoolers and a little bit with the older senior and national swimmers, but the team itself is, our motto is training for life, and so not only do we focus on the athlete and developing them as swimmers, but we hope to make a comfortable social and educational environment throughout swimming, but also outside of the pool as well.
Very nice. And the Stingrays swim at several sites, correct?
Correct. We have 5 pools, but we just opened, or there was a new pool opened a little bit further north in Cobb County, and so now we'll be a part of that pool, and we'll have 6 different sites for our team.
Wow. So how often do the coaches from all these sites get together and discuss team goals?
Well, we actually have weekly staff meetings, so we're very connected, and like I said, the team is so much like a family. I feel like my coworkers, although I don't see them every day, I feel like they are my family. So we talk very openly on a regular basis. If not in our staff meeting, it would be through text messages throughout the day. We have a very open relationship and great communication. And I think that the different locations may seem like it could be hard to be connected, but it really isn't. Just our head coach is so good at connecting us, and so are all of the site coaches. So we really feed off each other's energy, and despite the distance, we really work to keep in touch.
What do you like most about being a swim coach?
There's so many things.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yes, I love it so much. I think maybe the most, well, it's just so hard to pick a favorite, but I think I really feel purpose in what I'm doing. I feel like coaches had such an impact on my life in my high school and my club team and through college, and I know that they make so many sacrifices to be a coach, and I know that it meant so much to me in my life. So I know that being a coach, I'm hopefully making a positive impact on all my swimmers' lives as well, and just gives me a great feeling when I wake up in the morning to know that that's what I'm doing with my day.
Now, here we are in the 21st century, 13 years into the 21st century, and it feels like it's now not out of the ordinary to see a lot of female coaches in the sport, as opposed to maybe 20 years ago, where it was something that was still just kind of like it was a rare sight to see a female coach on deck. How far do you feel the sport has progressed in terms of getting women into coaching?
Well, since I've only been out of school a couple of years, I can't say what percentage of difference there's been since I've started, but I definitely noticed from when I was a swimmer and to now a coach, the increase in number of female coaches. And I think that partly may be due to just cultural and societal changes in the role of the woman, that they want to be involved in a career in a sport. And I think that that's so encouraging to see that, because that's how I've always been passionate about sports. And so I think that in addition to our age group and those older than me who have wanted to be involved in sport, now the culture is allowing for it, and so we're choosing and encouraged. I mean, the men in our sport, the coaches, are so encouraging. I don't think it was ever an issue of that. It's just maybe more freedom to make the choice to do that.
It's very interesting, and you're probably going to be one of those people that people are going to be asking questions about now that you're an ASCA fellow. You're going to be definitely more knowledgeable about the sport in a year from now.
Thank you. I'm excited about the learning process that's to come, and just getting to meet so many new people and learn from them as well.
Well, Kim, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations again on the fellowship, and have fun with the research.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
It was our pleasure.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that was ASCA fellow Kim Seaman joining us for today's edition of the Morning Swim Show. You can see the full list of coaches on the 2013 ASCA Fellows list by going to our article announcing the program on swimmingworld.com. I'm Jeff Cummings. Thanks for watching.